I was on mute. What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Mickey Truth, aka Mickey Facts, and I am here. I did have to push. Hold on here, Echo. Give me a second. All right, I think the echo is gone. But I hope everybody's having a great day. I am a little late. My break, I had to push my break back a little bit to get started with some things at work. But nevertheless, I am here and we're about to get started. How everybody doing today? All right, so I got that posted. Oh, it cut off my doggone H. Hold on. Let me. So I don't know about y'all, but this story or this case is definitely taking some loops and hoops that is like kind of weird to me. But we gonna first get into what we know, and then we gonna go from there. Um, yeah, cause yeah, let's do the video first. So for those who don't know, Patrick Xavier Clark was in court this morning. Unlike most other court hearings we have seen for this case, including Little Cam, um, it's normally able to be viewed online publicly, um, directly from the court website. This morning, oh, excuse me, y'all. This morning, however, it didn't come on the live cam for the courthouse. So the only sources that really have it is like news sources that were actually in the courthouse. Thank you, Justify ENT. Um, so that's what we're going to have to use today. So let me pull up the video and then we'll get started. Because again, I am still on the clock. So let me get this done and pulled up. And then we're good to go. What's up, Bo? Normally Bo be like, you going live? What you doing? Bo ain't even hit me up to say, what's up? What's going on? Y'all let me know if y'all can see my screen. What's up, Sunny Days? Oh, I haven't even had a chance to look at my doggone text yet. So, all right, Bo, I'll let you pass on that. All right, let's see here. Try and make it bigger. All right, let me let everything catch up. I might be, man. You know, look, they say my dad be out there. Uh-oh. Do a little funny. All right, let's see what it say. All right, so we about to watch this and then we'll get back to it. Hold on. Can y'all hear that? not sure why the sound not playing. Give me a second, cause Bo, you able to do it? See, I tried to do it on myself. I'm not sure why the sound. All right, I'm about to drop the thing. Look, trying to doggone get this thing done. Here go the echo again. What's going on? Hey, Miss Tina. What's up, Positive Vibes? I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure out why I can't. I'm gonna have to give me some better headphones too. Then I can just be on my computer. Cause if y'all haven't noticed, I be on my phone and on my computer, and I think that's giving me the issue. That's not even the link I'm supposed to be dropping. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a video link, Bo, but it may just be I need a whole new computer altogether. Maybe it's the computer too. I don't know. I just wish it was like Discord. Now, that's one thing about Discord I like. I could have shared my screen from my phone. YouTube don't give me the chance to do that. Well, StreamYard, because I'm not sure what YouTube is. But the link to StreamYard is in the chat. We're gonna get there. It wouldn't be a Mickey Truth live without technical difficulties.
All right, I don't have any links. Oh.
Okay, give me a second.
You can put them in the StreamYard chat as well.
All right, I'm dropping it now to the YouTube one. All right.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Andy Sirota. The man accused of killing Migos rapper Takeoff in downtown Houston last month faced a judge this morning. Investigators say that Patrick Xavier Clark shot the rapper in the back of the head. KPRC2's Taisha Walker joining us live from downtown Houston with more on what happened inside the courtroom. Taisha, good morning.
Andy, good morning. Clark appeared before a judge today. This was his second appearance, his arraignment, and his appearance was very brief, lasting less than 5 minutes. We want to get to video of Clark in court this morning wearing an orange jumpsuit and handcuffs as he stood beside his attorneys as they requested a bond reduction hearing. That hearing has been scheduled for next Wednesday. His attorneys say $2 million is not reasonable or comparable to other bonds of other murder suspects. Prosecutors say Clark was seen on video pointing and firing a gun toward a group of people gathered outside of a downtown bowling alley for a private party on November 1st. They say a bullet from Clark's gun killed Kirshnick Ball, whose rap name is Takeoff. Investigators used a wine bottle with Clark's fingerprints to connect him to the crime. Investigators say when they arrested the 33-year-old, he had a passport and an itinerary for Mexico. Clark's attorneys did not deny that this morning.
That's true. However, there's other circumstances surrounding that. That was something that was already pre-planned, and it was counseled before he was arrested. So I think that's important. He wasn't trying to go anywhere.
Clark's attorneys also say the situation is tragic and happening far too often in the community, but they say their client, Clark, is innocent until proven guilty, and they hope that people do not rush to judgment. We did try to get an interview with prosecutors after court, but they were not available. Reporting live from downtown, Taisha Walker, KPRC 2 News.
All right, so let's start from the top. Bo, check Discord for the first document I have put in there. Or if you want to, you can go to the Harris County thing. We can pull it straight from there. Just whichever one is gonna be easier.
The PDF one, I have that whole thing. I can open it.
Okay. The one that shows the part we was talking about in Discord this morning with everybody.
I don't know if I saw all that in Discord. Is it what I commented on to you in the messages?
I think so.
All right.
What's up, Main B? What's up, Dr. C? Dr. C, I just checked the message. I'm gonna have to go look at that. And what's up, Tony?
This one right here.
No, not that one first. The other one.
All right.
It's the one with my logo in the background, where I pinpointed a certain paragraph in it.
I don't know if I saw that one. If you can just send it to me.
All right. What's up, Libra Rising 0925? Let me see. Because it's some interesting stuff, like, that we're starting to see. And I don't know. I'm gonna put it like that. I don't know. First do the picture, and then we'll do the video afterwards. Alright. So just to clarify, this document here is, of course, located online on the Harris County Clerk of Court. Okay. And here it basically, I'm not gonna go verbatim, but it says personal bond is not approved, and this is regarding Patrick Xavier Clark. It then goes to say that the defendant financial affidavit shows the defendant claims to be employed but lists no income, so unable to determine the ability to afford bond. Defendant arrested on pocket warrant signed by a judge on 12/1/22. Defendant, here go the part. Defendant alleged to have shot complaining witness twice in the back and in the head after an argument broke out among people at a bowling alley. After this incident, defendant applied for expedited U.S. passport, showing a ticket to Mexico in support of said application. Defendant appears to be flight risk, bond conditions entered. So y'all, again, it says defendant, let me go back to, alleged to have shot complaining witness twice in the back and in the head. Now, again, y'all, truth team, y'all already know I don't get into the logistics of the shooting as far as like where Takeoff could have been shot, because we don't have the autopsy. Okay, so that's not what we're pointing out. I'm basically pointing out here, per this document, they're saying that Patrick Xavier Clark is the sole shooter that killed Takeoff. They're saying his bullets were the only bullets found to have hit Takeoff per their investigation. It does not say that one of his bullets hit him and then another one hit him. That's not what it says. It clearly says he hit them twice. And with that, make sure y'all doggone like, comment, share, subscribe. And of course, it's gonna always be long live Takeoff. Let's not stray away from that fact. So yep, shout out to Arthur for that. It's definitely long live Takeoff. What y'all think about that? I know we all had our own reasonings to think I'm like, it's kind of like I'm at a loss for words in some of this stuff because y'all already know. And then also on here say $2 million bond. So well, I'm not sure Myers what your for how you pronounce your first name. That's not Myers. My bad. Lee Ram. It just says he was shot. What was the preliminary? I'm at the I gotta bring it back up. Bo had just sent it to me again today because I don't want to start putting words out there.
The Harris County Medical Examiner's Office listed the manner of death as homicide with penetrating gunshot wounds of head and torso into the arm, stated as his cause of death. I got that off of CNN.
So yeah, and I got a video. I mean that you can go back and actually look at it, or you can just go online and look it up because the official cause of death is made public, so you can just go online to see it. But it's odd to me though, that for one, is the torso considered the back? Is that considered the back? Because like I said, if it's not, then why is it saying that in the document but not in the official cause of death from the coroner's office? Now, if anybody in the chat is like medically in tune and can tell me if the torso is considered the back, then that can clarify that. Lamisha, you saying yes to that? Oh, okay. So shout out to Lamisha Gates that stated the torso can be considered the back. You about to Google it, Bo?
Yeah, it's already on the
Oh,
screen.
it looked weird. Oh. So per Google, the main part of the body that contains the chest, abdomen, pelvis, and back, most of the body organs and the backbone are found in the torso. Okay. So for those who was like me, did not know if it was considered the back, then per Google, then we have Lamisha. Lamisha, what is your background? Did you just know that, or are you in the medical field? But nevertheless, from what we can find through public resources, um, it's considered part of the torso. The back is considered part of the torso. So far that aligns, okay? If that is how that's going. As
I have a
far as
question.
uh-huh.
If he got shot in the back, right, and they're saying he shot him both times, is that them trying to say he was intentionally trying to shoot him?
We can't say that right now off of what they released, to be real.
Right.
It's only gonna be our speculation on it. So I'm just gonna leave that one alone and just say we don't know right now. Uh, I don't know. Lamisha said, but where was Patrick standing? So, and anybody, Bo, you too, if I'm wrong on this, let me know. We originally saw him standing behind Young No, aka the guy with the Chucky doll.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I can pull it
from
up for you.
Okay, yeah, pull it up. Cause from there, I really don't know where he went. But we're about to pull it up. Let me put the copyright back out.
It'll take me a second if you want to keep
Okay,
talking about something.
but yeah, so it's more into the document we're gonna talk about, but for right this minute, let's pull up this video. Hold on, let me get my copyright. But what y'all feeling like? It's definitely some twists and turns in this case. Not saying that it was supposed to be all smooth and glitter, but it's definitely a little like, what's up, Randall? All right, got my copyright up there. And is this a still or the video?
This is a screenshot I had. I'm actually getting
Okay.
the video for you.
So y'all can see allegedly DJ Pat 713 or Patrick Xavier Clark, however you word it, standing in that frame. Here go the video. And this is a TMZ video. Yep, and he's just standing right there. So technically, he would have been a little to the right of the door of the bowling alley.
I'm pretty sure he's right behind the Chucky doll guy. I think that's his head right there. I'm pretty sure. I know we figured this out before, but I can't tell you with 100% certainty.
Well, apparently when we broke it down before, it's definitely him standing behind the Chucky doll. Now, we don't see him actually indulging in the argument. That's what's strange to me. You are pointed out eventually to be the shooter, but why did you shoot? Because from what we can see on camera, you wasn't even part of the argument. I mean, some people pointed out that he was looking a little iffy in the face, but I didn't really catch that until after it came out he was the shooter. It just looked like he was just staring into what was going on originally to me. And then the mystery woman in the black dress, walks behind him, and he just moves out the way, look back, and then turns back. It looks like he was really like on edge, I guess, in the beginning. Now, of course, now knowing that he's the alleged shooter, I'm like, okay, he could have been looking a little funny, but in the beginning, I can't sit here and say that I felt like he was looking strange or anything like that.
Do you have that picture? I guess I have not saved it yet. Where the girl takes a still photo before it all happens, where it shows where everybody's kind of at.
Yeah, I do. I have to find it.
I can look for it if you just. I thought you might have it on hand.
No, all of that is all over the place. But yeah, y'all, like, Arthur, I'm not following you up. Well, we can't say 3 times Lee Ram. According to court documents, it was only twice. It was twice. That's all we can, take from that is it was only twice. And this picture, he is to the left. He's next to her. He's right up. Go back.
So yeah, you can see the guy with the bucket hat and the green on his shirt is kind of right next to him, and Shakur is right to his right, and then Takeoff. So he's only one person away from Takeoff here. From this angle in this photo.
Yep. So I mean, it's without a doubt, he's definitely there. In my opinion, he's definitely there. Why he wasn't, I don't know. I still can't figure out why he ended up shooting. I haven't found any direct links like to say, oh yeah, he was part of the crew that was arguing with Takeoff. I mean Quavo, excuse me. Or, it's some pictures and video around with him and Jay Prince and Mob Ties. Now I'm not gonna just jump in and say, oh, he knew him, but I can say he at least did business with him because again, his profession is a DJ. Miss Tina said them girls are suspicious. What you think? I mean, if y'all look back since the beginning, even on my Instagram, I've been saying them girls gave me some weird vibes. I wasn't sure what it was. Now I will say, I followed a lot of the girls who was named in this situation from the beginning. And out of all the girls that I follow, the one right here in the black Dark Angel outfit that's like a little bit behind DJ Pat 713 is the only one of them that actually follows DJ Pat 713. Does that mean anything? Probably not. Could it mean something? Could be. Just throwing that out there because that's public record right there. She does follow him.
I had a note as well. This girl in the red dress, we identified her as running all the way across over here. We don't know where like these two females went, or even Shakur when it all popped off. So it's like reasonable to assume that if this girl ran all the way across the thing, that these people could have kind of got out of there as well. You know what
Well,
I mean?
I will say, as far the girl in the black devil, not devil, dark angel, she actually remained on the scene. At least we see her later in a video when Takeoff is laying on the ground. So I will say that I don't believe she ran right in and there. Don't know if she talked to anybody. But I will, and I need to look to see if I still got those videos, screen recordings. She is actually the same one who stated that the guy over 1501, what is it, 1501 certified, is who reached out to her to pay her to be a brand ambassador. Again, does that mean anything? I don't know. Does it mean a lot? Could be. But same girl, just putting that out there. And it was on one of her lives. I may still got the screen recording. I don't know. But if I do, I'll drop it. But yeah, that's what she said on her live. And then she refers to herself as being a famous person. And she doesn't like trolls, and she wants to go back and forth. So it depends how you look at it. Right now, everything's gonna be speculation, gonna be our personal views on it. But all I can say is that at least they know each other on social media. The DJ Pat 713 and the girl in the black dark angel outfit. I can't say if she stays in Texas, so I don't know if she stays in Texas. And she give me the vibe as she's one of those party type girls. So that could be their connection. Could be just, follows him to different events. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have any facts on that. Other than the fact is they do follow, well, she does follow him on Instagram. She did make the comment about being a paid brand ambassador right after Takeoff's death. However, the person she mentioned is not somebody we heard from in this case before, but hell, the way things going, ain't no telling what other outside names gonna be thrown in. So everybody can do what you wish on that one. Let me see what Miss Tina said. Is that I missed her comment. Pat, and on the left is take on. Yes. Pat is the guy with the braids you see. Like coming to, I think his hair was braided like that in court today, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's him there. And then Takeoff is to the right. Miss Tina, you might be on to something for real, for real. You know? Hey. But let's get back into that paperwork again too. Because there's a couple pieces of paperwork I want to get into. And then I'm gonna have to hop off because y'all, I'm still at work.
You want that PDF I pulled up that talks about the PI?
Yeah. Because I'm gonna be honest. I was tripping, but I did look into the little information. But we're gonna go over the paperwork, and that's gonna kind of let y'all know why I was a little tripping. Okay, so for one, the title of this is the defendant's ex parte motion to provide funds for expert assistance. That threw me for a loop. Cause I'm like, what? Like, what Texas got going on giving out money to defendants? Again, I'm not gonna read the whole documents. I'm gonna just hit on different things. So basically at the bottom of this first paragraph, they're stating that per like the Texas Constitution, they're requested to provide funds for private investigators to assist in the preparation of his defense and for good cause shows the following. Okay. Next one. It goes into saying that, the felony offense is murder. It says, although counsel has been retained to represent the defendant, his family has exhausted all finances to pay for his attorney, who agreed to substantially reduce rate. He cannot afford to hire private investigators to assist in the preparation of his defense. So that's pretty much all I wanted to get at. It goes into more details, okay? Go to the next one. Let me point out something in the next one too. It says the services of private investigators are necessary to enable the defendant to properly investigate his case and to prepare effectively for trial, present evidence on his behalf, of his own behalf, and to cross-examine the state's witnesses. So basically what it comes down to say is, if they would not have gave him this request, he would not been able to represent himself effectively to get a fair trial. Meaning, we all know, if you don't have a fair trial, that comes into overturn convictions later on, possibly mistrials, a whole hoopla. So I get it. But where they do that at? I've been looking, and I haven't had time to fully look to see if any other states give money to defendants in trials like this. Like, that was weird to me. But go to the other paperwork where it says they approved it.
I'm not sure where that's at.
Okay, hold on, I'll send it to you. If it's in this phone, is it in this phone? Is that the one that says approved? I just sent you something. Is that it? I can't see it. Oh yeah, that's it. So I just sent it to you. All right, so basically this document here, basically they granted it. And like I had just said, they're doing it for the purpose of him having a fair trial. What's up, Carla? And then I went on to say that it is called, this is the name of their law in Texas. Oh, and here we go. Go up some, because I'm looking at it from your screen. Hold on, I may have to look at it from my screen because I can't see.
What part are you trying to?
Give me 1 second. So, but in this document, it says the court hereby authorized the payment of reasonable investigative fees and expenses upon submission of a statement of the fees and expenses incurred, not to exceed $5,000 pending further order of this court. Right. Then at the end, it says Harris County Sheriff's Office allows access to the above named defendant, Patrick Xavier Clark, SPN number 02967474, and that the Harris County Sheriff's Office allow the private investigators named hereon to enter the Harris County Jail with a laptop computer, printer, and an audio recording device when visiting the defendant. So, a couple things here. What's up, Shawnee Poole? I don't know. I be having to be careful how I say stuff like this, but it don't seem like it don't seem like he got no money. I'm gonna just put it out there like that. I know I was in a conversation yesterday where they was like, he got this and he got that. It don't seem like it. And I know people say that everybody really fake the funk on their affidavit for financial assistance, but nah, I don't know about that, because even if we look back to Little Town case, I mean, he ain't even have to do all this. He got a whole school of lawyers for whatever reason. We're not even gonna get into why he got them lawyers or who paid for them, but he got them. Okay, so I feel like if it was a bag of money or whatever, it couldn't have been a bag of money. Because if you only was sitting in jail with 12 to 1300 on you, where the rest of the money that they claim that you got? Like, it don't seem like he got no money. So I can understand a $1 million or $2 million bail, because if you ain't even got enough to get a real lawyer that can cover the fees for investigative purposes, then you ain't got no money, no post, no bail. And y'all, I mean, I can be wrong. I don't know this guy, but just based on the paperwork presented to the court, um, mm-mm. You know, I've been in court a couple times for some things, and I ain't never requested a public defender. I always had a paid lawyer, and I ain't well off. So, you know, I just feel like if you was gonna get a paid lawyer, it would have been already done. It wouldn't have been paperwork filing on your behalf to get money from the state for it. Or that may just be, you know, their strategy. I don't know. What y'all think about that?
I mean, I think it's like you said, he can just only afford so much. He got the attorney at a reduced rate, and that was exhausted their resources, or at least the
Right.
resources that they legally show.
And that's how I feel about it. Because if you're not about to play around, one thing, you know, like I said, the reason why I don't ever do public defenders, and I ain't saying like I've been in trouble so many times, but I mean I have crossed paths before. Um, you ain't about to play with your freedom with no public defender.
Nah.
I don't care what you trying to fake. Like, you ain't about to play no games. Um, and then another thing, to the point where you got a law office that don't even have investigators already on payroll. Nah, you definitely ain't well off. Cause all the law offices I know that really are criminal defense attorneys, they have their own investigators. And if you gonna pay the fee gonna include all that. You ain't gonna have to go separate. But again, that's just my opinion on that. It was something else I was about to point out. Oh, I was about to tell y'all what the thing is called in Texas. Let me see if it's in this phone.
Yeah, in one regard, he's lucky the case is as public as it is because he's getting these people that want to help him for pro bono for the free publicity.
But they ain't even say it's pro bono. They
I mean,
said,
reduced rate is a
yeah.
similar. It's pretty much the same thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be free to be considered pro bono work.
Well, I thought it did though.
Maybe. I mean, I literally had a lawyer work for me for a $700 flat rate, and she called it pro bono. So I'm just going off that.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think it is because they have to do so many pro bono hours now. If a reduced rate can count as that, I don't know, but I do know every lawyer has to do pro bono work, X amount of pro bono hours a year. That's just part of their little thing. But the name of the thing is called. Let me see. So it's a Fair Defense Act, right? That's what they have in Texas. And it basically, just Google it for me. Fair Defense Act, Bo, so we can pull it up like that. Migo Marley B202 is stating that if you pay $2, it's a paid lawyer.
Well, I mean, I was looking it up as we were asking it, and it says although the term is used in different contexts to mean the offering of free services has a very specific meaning to those in the legal process, and it just says it's derived from a Latin term that means for the public good. So it's basically, from what I'm taking away from this, is misunderstood as free services, and that's not exactly what it means.
All right. Well, we just gonna go off of. They didn't say pro bono. They just said a reduced rate.
Yeah, I mean, there's no need to argue for that. I'm just giving you guys context.
What Arthur say? I'm not asking for a private investigator if I'm guilty. Well, I mean, you gotta understand, if he's not coming out and pleading guilty, you gonna play it to the end. Not saying and again, I'm not saying he is guilty. I'm not saying he is innocent. Y'all know what's crazy? Hold on, sidebar. Now all of a sudden, they got the link up to view court for that court, but it wasn't up earlier. That is crazy.
On the actual site?
Yeah, like I'm watching them right now.
Yeah, because every time I've tried to look for a VOD like that, it's not there.
That's crazy, but earlier it wasn't up. But now all of a sudden it's available. That's crazy. Anyway, I don't know. Sometimes you got to play. I got to be careful words to say. if you feel like, okay, I don't know, it's a few cases that you can say people have been guilty, they know they're guilty, and they like, man, I ain't even trying to waste nobody's time. Let's just plead out or whatever and get out of here. But you have some that know they're guilty and just decide to ride it out to see what happens. Like they don't really make a plea offer or take a plea until they further on and they think they're fried. But if their lawyer is saying, man, we got a good case on this, we can prove this, that, then bam. You know,
I mean, the lawyers seem decent so far. They're already setting up grounds for a mistrial right off the get go. So
yeah. But Arthur was saying if he was guilty, he wouldn't be asking for a private investigator. You know, so it's like, mm, I don't know. I guess it's to each his own how you feel about that.
I mean
I just
that can mean more than one thing. It could mean that he doesn't think he's guilty of how he's being charged or whatever. Not that he didn't do what they said, like
I
self
just feel like if
defense.
you're in that case, period, you're gonna, unless you're pleading out and taking time off rip, you're gonna want to do it fully, including private investigators and private investigation. Um, but yeah, so the Fair Defense Act passed in 2001 per this. Yeah, and again, the lawyer could have been asking for this because their job is to defend you to the best of their ability using all their resources, because again later on if they come to find out they didn't, that can be overturn a conviction too and a whole new trial and all that. And y'all, I actually reached out to a couple lawyers in Houston to see if they'll talk with me. Cause y'all, I don't have no law degree. Never even been in the law setting as far as like on that level. So once I get word back from one that's willing to do it, we're gonna definitely do a live on it. Just so they can give us from an actual legal standpoint what a lot of this stuff means. So I'm working on it. Um I'm looking for more so the information about the fund. Can you find anything about the fund? Because Texas actually has a fund for this thing. I had to look it up because originally I thought it was weird that they was asking the court money for money, but it's actually a fund they have for it. And I couldn't send you what I had because it's saying the thing is too big, the file is too big. Let me see what's the website. Waiting for it to come up. Have anybody else heard about this fund that Texas have? I'm not sure if Texas is the only one, but since we're talking about Texas. So the site is Texas Associations of Counties. That's where I found them explaining it's an actual fund at. Yeah, I have a long day already. Just sidebar. Work has been, I got so much backlog since I've been gone. Yes, thank you, Trudy. Make sure y'all hit the like button. If you haven't, tell a friend to subscribe to the channel. Um, and rock out with the Truth team and Mickey Truth, you know? If we can't find it, that's fine. But yeah, everybody just look it up. It is a fund that they have set aside. So it's not per se um the court itself giving them money. It's just a request to get money out of that fund to help with the defense of those who may not be able to afford it. And if you find anything different, definitely hit us up, let me know. We're always open in Discord. I'm available on all social media platforms. But y'all, that is what I have. I want to go over those documents, go over, a couple things that's still going loop de loop de loop. Um, yeah, I like really at this point, I'm just like at a loss for words for a lot of things. And I know some people have hit me up like, well, Mickey, you was talking about something and then you stopped. I'm gonna tell y'all, like, this just being real with y'all. Where I'm at right now, people trust what I say, okay? And if I say something, even in talking, other people can use it out of content, y'all, out of content. Hold on, what's the word?
Context.
Context. And use me to boost what BS or all that they're pushing. So I be having to be careful with what I actually say. So, and I don't want it to get misconstrued my opinion with facts.
If you want to hear it a little more raw, go to the Discord.
Yeah, Discord definitely, but yeah, on this YouTube, yeah, people will use just me, and everybody know, like, my platform is pure, put it like that. I don't speak no fake facts. I only tell the truth on it. I give you what I know. I show you what I know. So I don't try to put my opinion too heavy on it because I don't want it to go left. But I will say, y'all know my favorite thing to say is a little fishy. It's a little something missing, definitely. So yeah, that's why. For those who was hitting me up asking me about that, that's why. And I try not to say a lot. I see the comments. I try not to read every comment out loud because just me repeating that comment could be used out of context. Yeah, and y'all already know people be listening to us. That's why the views where is it? You can tell the real ones because my subscribers should be way above where they at compared to the views. And it's been like that back when I was under 500 subscribers. My views was always higher. And I'm like, well, what the world? So that's why I tell you, they listening. And they may not be trying to support the home team, but they listening to the home team. So again, y'all, link up with me in my Discord. We can keep the shit for sure, or keep the stuff. I'm still trying to remember not to cuss. But as far as YouTube, I got to stick to just the facts, the truth. I put out, we'll talk through some things, but I can't really voice too much opinionated information, if that makes sense. All right. So with that, y'all, I got to get back to work. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me in the middle of the day. Shout out to everybody, Bo. Shout out to Positive Vibes, Miss Tina, Arthur, Migo Marley. Who else I seen in the chat? Positive Vibes. If I already said
Let's see.
Shawnee,
Tony was in here at one point.
Tony Snow, Carla Sim,
Rentem.
Rentum, all y'all. I can't go back up too far. But yeah, shout out to everybody that rock with Mickey Truth, everybody that's on the Truth team. And yeah, we got more content coming. But for now, I'm gonna close out. I hope y'all have a good day. Hit me on social media. Holla.
Peace.